Hi guys, today I'm gonna talk about one secret that I never shared before, but I think I'm gonna share it today with everybody about how to read faster. I have a secret and I guess you will never find this elsewhere, so I'm gonna share it with you today. So the first thing is, when we are kids, we learn to read the book and we start with our finger. We go like this, line by line. But what happened is the teacher will say, don't use your finger. Or your parents will say, it's not the way we read. You need to read without your finger. And that is a mistake. We should not correct our kids not using their finger, because the finger helps us to focus on each line. Because our eyes, they tend to fly around the page. They go in any direction. And it takes an additional effort to focus on the lines. So by using your finger, you can focus on the line and you can even go faster. And it helps you focusing and it helps you increase the speed. The finger. I think that's the tool that normally we have to use if you want to read faster. Otherwise, you will spend a lot of time refocusing your eyes on each line. And sometimes you even go and read the sentence twice or three times. But if you use your finger, you will only read it once. So basically this is the secret about reading a book faster. But the problem with your finger is when you use the Kindle. I'm mainly using the Kindle to read books. When you use the Kindle, I can show you. When you start to use the Kindle, it goes to the next page. So you cannot use your finger when you read on Kindle. And I really was wondering, how could I use this secret tip on a Kindle? I used many things. I used the pen. I used a lot of ways to avoid the Kindle to move to the next page, until one day I was eating. As I said previously, I'm living in China and we use the chopsticks. So I was eating and I was like, hey, this can be the tool I need to read books. Chopstick has been invented in China 5,000 years ago and it's only for eating. And now I'm using it to read, or I can say to eat books. So this, for me, is the greatest technology ever invented. I never go outside without my chopstick. So I use it to read my Kindle and it's smooth. It goes faster on the page. It goes very fast. So you can read this way and you can increase your reading speed. So this chopstick, wherever I go, I have one. I keep it in my pocket. Oops, I don't have pocket here. I pick it in my vest, in my pocket, or elsewhere on my bag. But if I don't have this, I really have trouble to read. The good thing in China is you go in any restaurant, you can find one. So if I lose it, I go to a restaurant and I pick one. Okay. They have some disposable chopsticks. So how do they call this in China? They call it kuaizi, which means quick sticks. And the name is good because it helps me to quickly read the books. So quick stick is really the good name. So if you want to read faster, here is the secret. Use the chopstick. I sometimes use to read in the subway, and a lot of people, they think I am a crazy foreigner in China. How come the guy is using a chopstick on a Kindle? The guy just keep looking at me. What the hell is doing this kind of thing? It's supposed to be used to eat food. The guy is using it to read books. Anyway, you don't care. Once you get used to it, it just becomes second nature. You can't read a book without this. So even if I go in France or another country, I always bring with me this chopstick. Last time I was in France and I've lost it. And fortunately my sister, I don't know how, but she had some chopsticks in her kitchen and she gave me one. The problem is the other one is useless. If you don't have two, you can't eat Chinese food. So she gave me one, and next time if I go to France and I forgot one, she had another one. So this is the good thing of with the chopsticks. If you lose one, you get a second replacement. So this is a really a magical tool. That's why I think this is the greatest technology ever. It's very simple, but very useful. Maybe I should make a business of reading sticks, but I guess it will not work. So this is something that you should really consider if you want to read faster. Alright guys, I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. If you want to read more books, improve your reading speed, and know the books I read and the insights I got from those books, please subscribe to my channel and give me a like.